Oh. Oh. Bhagavad Gita's chapter 6, verse 13, Shri Krishna shifts the guidance from the seat to the sitting. Some of the guidance that he shares. When one is sitting for contemplation, they should wear fresh clothes. For most, contemplation would happen in the morning. What you sleep in and what you contemplate in should be different. Our clothes do have a psychological effect on us. When you wear active clothes, let's say shorts, then you feel like being active. Fresh clothes. When one is sitting, our hands can be in various positions. Some keep their hands like this, some keep their hands like this, some keep their hands like this. You should keep your hands in such a way that, like your clothes, you don't feel them. For me, my left hand is my weak hand, so I put my left hand here and I put my right hand on top, so there's the least amount of friction. So I don't even feel my hands. Sometimes for those who are sitting on a chair, you can put your hands flat on your thighs or your knees. The point being is there should be no friction in your hands, no resistance. As you're sitting, the body is to be relaxed. The way to be efficient at relaxing the body in contemplation is practice many times during the day. You do this in the morning. Pick a time during the day where you practice the same relaxation of the body. Pick a time at night, maybe while you're lying down. From your feet to your head, relax the entire body. That way, when you contemplate, little time is needed to relax the body. When one is sitting, one is not looking around. Puja Swami Tejo Mayananda shared a very revealing teaching while we were studying. It's obvious, but when a master shares this, there's a heavy impact that comes with this. He shared, no one lacks concentration. What they lack is interest. Whatever you're interested in, you will concentrate on. It could be sports, it could be a movie, it could be cooking. So if we're not concentrating, as in I'm looking around while contemplating, it's not because I can't concentrate. It's because I lack interest. And I'll extend that further. We only lack interest because we don't know what contemplation is and what contemplation can do for us. That's why the way we're experiencing this I cannot describe to you how valuable this is. Verse 14, we're moving away from the external to the internal. Prashantatma vigatabhihi. One's lifestyle is peaceful so that when one is contemplating, they are confident that the source of this peace is not external, but rather is internal. There is no stress, no anxiety, no dejection. Prashantatma indicates they're looking into their guhya. Guhya means they're looking for the source of this peace that is their center. Whenever the word guhya comes, that means they're inward looking. Brahmachari vrate stitaha. They're firm in their commitment to live as a brahmachari. This commitment comes from clarity. Their lifestyle has been one of rightness, to not do that which is wrong, to do that which is right. And if they keep following this discipline, then they will be led to Brahman, independent joy. Manasamyamya machittaha. With the memory, mind, intellect, and ego becoming integrated. One powerful instrument. What are they doing? They know this instrument is creation. What should creation be identifying with? The Creator. Shri Krishna uses the word mat twice in this verse. In the third quarter, he's referring to the Creator, the Shri Krishna with curly hair, the Shri Krishna with blue skin. For those in our Bhagavatam class, the entire 18,000 verses really is the same as this quarter. And then the fourth quarter. Yukta asita. Every verse we have studied in Bhagavad Gita thus far is contained in these two words. Everything that we have changed about ourselves, that is the yukta asita. We're prepared for mat paraha, to change our identity to paraha. Paraha means the highest. In a subjective science, it means the deepest. Here, mat does not mean the Creator, the Shri Krishna with a name and a form. Here, mat means consciousness. And I had explicitly shared yesterday, contemplation is facilitated by ananya. Anya means also. Ananya means not also, which naturally means only. We will change our identity from creation. I am this body, I am this ego, to consciousness when I'm only identified with consciousness. Let me add more details here. This is that important. Our Veda only has two subjects. That is Dharma and Brahma. In a very simplified way, Dharma is the means, Brahma is the ends. Our responsibilities lead to joy. Is everyone with me? Okay. When Sri Krishna is teaching contemplation, which I'm trying to share in an accessible way, this contemplation is Vedic dhyana. Why is this Vedic dhyana? Because this contemplation is for us to change our identity to Brahma, the ends, infinity, consciousness. Contemplation means changing your identity, but some teachers, some organizations, theirs is not a Vedic dhyana, it is a asana dhyana. They're changing their identity. They're using asanas to make the body more flexible. For some, it's pranayama dhyana. They use the breath to make their heart rate lower. Some even use mantras. It's subtler, but that relates to the mind. Theirs is a mantra dhyana. Just repeat this and powers will come to you. But think, what is holding me back from feeling consciousness? It is ignorance, avidya. So tell me, what is the antidote? What is the cure for ignorance? Jnana or vidya. This is jnana dhyana, correct? How much jnana has been shared before dhyana? So now you have a choice. What dhyana do you want to engage in? If you want to engage in Vedic dhyana, then this is the only way. There's lots of dhyanas. You can share some in the chat. There's transcendental meditation, there's vipassana, and so on. But what is the ends? Here the ends is consciousness. There is no paraha, no higher, deeper ends. That is why there's such an emphasis on preparation. A lifestyle of purification. This is not to be intimidating, but rather, I feel like someone has shared, this is the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, if you want that light, you have to go this way. If you don't want that light, but now you know it's there. You have a choice to make. And this is not a choice for one day. It's a choice for every day. The same thought, matpara, is shared in verse 15. This is what you will feel if you complete this Vedic dhyana. Yunjan evam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasaha shantim nirvana paramam matsamstam adhigacchati. Evam, the word only is used again. Yunjan sada atmanam. That one is united with their higher self. United here means, that means their lower self is identifying with their higher self. This first quarter is in reference to our day, The word sada means perpetual. The implication of this is all day we have to have this feeling that peace is the purpose of that day, the purpose of every day. For almost 2 years, I've been sharing with all of you, just in the morning, how important unitasking is. And some of you would think that's an excessive message. But now I hope you're coming to appreciate how that's not an excessive message. If I can't unitask even while eating, even while being in a class on the highest contemplation, how will I keep peace as the purpose of my day or life, which is exponentially more subtle? Multitasking is harmful to your health, physical, mental, here, spiritual. Yogi niyata manasaha. Yogi, the one who's practicing contemplation. Manasaha, their whole inner software. Niyata, it is uniting, now this is deeper, is establishing. Establishing with what? Naturally with that which is deeper, which means the spirit. The one who is a contemplator. You are not ignorant, yet you are not established. Through Shravana, you have become pure. Through Manana, you have become knowledgeable. But what we are not is established. And that will happen through Nididhyasana or Dhyana, where we become what we know. The becoming to the being is shared in the 3rd quarter. Shantim, Nirvanam, Paramam. Nirvana, show me what this is with your hands. To blow out. One is blown out, Paramam, to the absolute peace. Advaita, Ananda. In oneness, there's joy. You are a dhyata. That means contemplator. What are you doing? Dhyana. Contemplating. On what? Dhyeya. That means contemplated, contemplated upon. This quarter is showing all have become one. Who's no longer there? You. No dhyata. What no longer needs to be done? Dhyana. Contemplating. What is there? Dhyeya. Consciousness. What is consciousness doing? Being. I'll read to you a portion from Pujya Swami Chinmayananda's commentary. Please close your eyes. Become this. Be this. In short, when the meditator has come to the moment of perfect silence within, he comes to experience, at first, a peace that is unknown in the world without. And soon, as it were, the experiencer gets slowly acted upon and digested into the very substance of the truth, whose fragrance was the peace which the dying ego of the meditator, in its gasping delusion, seemed to experience at the gateway to its own real divine nature. In short, in the last stage of fulfillment in meditation, the meditator awakens to his own status of selfhood. The Advaita experience is the one sole factor that had been repeated at all hands, all over Krishna's song divine. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Oh. 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 Be grateful. Relax the body. As you relax the body, promise yourself, take the sankalpa that you will not move the body at all. Have no fear that the body will be hurt in contemplation. Conversely, the body will grow stronger. Whenever a sensation of pain in the knee or itching around one's neck, when this sensation is felt, realize this is just a thought. The thought has flowed into the mind, which means the thought will flow out of the mind. There is no need to own the thought, and so no need to act on the thought. Let it go and keep the body firm yet comfortable. With the lifestyle pure, with the body calm, begin to enjoy breathing. Simply breathe while breathing. Enjoy. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.